welcome.
Thank you.
In our earlier interviews in this series, others have spoken about how moved they were when they first walked onto the House floor. Can you tell us what your thoughts were when you walked on the floor that day?
Well, as you know, this was a special election, and I ran for the seat when my husband passed away. So for me, it was a little bit different than for most people, I believe. Bob was a member of the House for 26 years, and he loved the institution. And I had always been affiliated with it and understood it, but not really understanding what it really meant. Until the day when I was sworn into office. Actually, it was 3 years ago today, as you mentioned, March 10th. And what happened was very much, as you know, the House floor isn't filled very often. But this particular day, everybody was there. And mostly, I believe, because they knew me, but they also honored Bob, very much honored Bob, and they felt that they should be there. So when I went to the well of the House and got sworn in and then made my so-called 1 minute, which was more than 1 minute, as you know those things are, I was filled with a great sense of honor, humility, and I also felt, too, some sense of poignancy because my son was there with his daughter, Anna, who was at that time 16 months. And Bob was supposed to be there, 2 months before being sworn in and the mass swearing in, as they always do, and he wanted Anna to be there. Well, he couldn't be there, and it was my swearing in that Anna and Brian was attended. And it was somewhat, in a sense, I wouldn't say overwhelming, but being in the chamber, looking at my friends in the gallery and seeing many of my friends, because I knew most of the people in the House, in the chamber, I felt very much, to a certain degree, Bob was there, and to a certain degree, I was coming home. And I reflected that 26 years before, Bob was being sworn in as a very young man with our son, who was 6 at the time. And so it was somewhat, to me, poignant and yet very gratifying that I could be there. And it was something that I would always remember.